What is up, everybody? It's your boy Flashpoint again from ALWT Gaming, aka Malachi36. I am here with It's the 9 Ball for part 2. We just got done reacting to Ubisoft Forward event. We're going to go ahead and react to Gearbox for E3. Yeah, so here we are back at it. Should only be about 30-45 minutes long, roughly. As you guys can see, it's playing right now in the background. They're kind of showing us some exclusive content for E3, and we have it muted just because we want to talk about this. We have about 14 minutes to go before the Gearbox event that shows up. 9 Ball, what are we seeing? What are you expecting? What are you excited for? Let's go.
Probably a lot of stuff around Borderlands.
I was kind of thinking that too.
I know you have to. They got like the Teeny Tina adventure thing. You got the movie, and probably another Borderlands might be in the works.
Do you think that they're going to show anything about Godfall?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that that's just like one of those, the ship has sailed and it's just out there now, or do you think that there's going to be any loving, tender care that's going to be put towards it? Try to enhance it at all?
I don't think there's going to be too much put in it. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they put a little bit in it, but I don't think it's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but I don't think there is.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, with it only being roughly 30-45 minutes, I won't be surprised if they don't either. It's probably going to be a lot of Tiny Tina content. Maybe talk a little bit about Borderlands 4, if there's going to be a Borderlands 4, or maybe the Borderlands movie. Now that they have more of an established role, they have Kevin Hart, they got Jack Black, they got literally all these different types of actors and actresses that's going to be in it. So very curious to see how that's going to pan out to be. And as we have a little bit of a time on here, again, it's just going to be Gearbox here soon. That's actually going to be our last reaction for the night. We're not going to do the reaction to the Games Beat session, primarily because we're not going to be available for it. So I'm going to end up being off to go play soccer, and we were planning on doing it all day animated day, but we're just going to push that back to next week just because there's so much going on this weekend. But you guys can catch us back tomorrow, which the ALWT crew is going to be TBD for that, TBA if you will. Because tomorrow for E3 schedule, it looks like this. They have and this is all Pacific time, by the way. We're on Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to try to translate that as best as I can. So E3 Sunday, June 13th has a broadcast pre-show at 8:45 Pacific time, which is 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. They got 24 Entertainment's Naraka Blade Point at 9:30 a.m., which is 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They got 10 a.m. is the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase, and that's going to be at 10 a.m. for them. For us, that will be 1 p.m. 10, 11, 12, 1. Yes, that'll be 1 p.m. our time, Eastern Standard Time. Then at 12:15 p.m., which is 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the Square Enix Presents. Then at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, it's Warner Brothers Games Back for Blood. So that's only going to be about 30 minutes because then it's following up at 2:30 p.m., which is 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. PC Gaming Showcase, and then the
I want to see that.
Yep, the PC. Yep, that's going to be some good stuff there. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Future Games Show. So that's all going to be happening on Sunday. So be on the lookout for that. Summer Games Fest. Let's see what they have on their list. Event schedule. So they got June 13th. So tomorrow as well, same time. It's just I'm pretty confident that the Xbox and Bethesda showcase is just going to be the same exact thing. It's just that you can watch that Summer Games Fest over E3 if that's a preference of yours. Xbox Bethesda game showcase is literally the same exact time. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. So we're going to probably see the same content. Square Enix, same thing, 12:15 p.m. Pacific Time, 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Back for Blood Showcase at 2 p.m. Pacific Time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's all happening on for Summer Games Fest. Yeah, some good stuff there. Go ahead and take it away real fast. I got a call that's coming in that I need to take, so I'm going to mute my mic real fast. But you can go ahead and just kind of talk about all of that, your excitement level there, Nineball.
Well, with this one, I'm not too familiar with a lot outside of um, Randy Pitchford, which we're not going to talk about him, um, and also uh, I'm thinking, God, I can't remember the title right now. Borderlands, which is going to be a pretty big one. I think it's going to be. They're gonna focus hard. They're gonna probably lock down on that one to really establish that one. Let me pause. I'll mute mine. Help me to think. Um, but I don't think it's gonna be too much. I think they may show a newer game or two, but I don't think there's gonna be a lot on this one. They could surprise us. I mean, I don't really. I mean, maybe another. Oh God, no, not another Aliens game. That's the Aliens Colonial. We're not gonna talk about Aliens Colonial Marines, maybe. But I don't think they're gonna do anything. Let me check something real quick. Kind of bring up the games that they do. Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway. Oh God. Oh, they really ain't got no games. Uh, you got Battleborn. It exists. Brothers in Arms. They may do another one of that one. We're not gonna bring up Aliens, Colonial Marines, and Duke Nukem. God, they buried that franchise. Wow, they really don't have a huge library of games. Bulletstorm, and We Happy Few. Yeah, it's Desert Bus. There is nothing really on their library that I don't see much of anything that we can really. It's Gearbox's library is pretty slim. I'm thinking actually that they actually may need to why they actually need to go on ahead and I don't know expand. I'm thinking they need to actually cut out a bunch of news things. It's I don't really know much. It's not much there. Let me see. see. Oh, they had to throw up Green Lantern. So why they throw up Green? Yeah, it's. I don't really. It's not gonna be much there, and I really don't know where to go with this. Werewolves Within. That one looks. That might be funny. Werewolves. I'm thinking of the other one. As long as they don't do another Monster Hunter, we should be okay.
All right, I'm back at it like a bad habit. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I'm going to go ahead and unmute them, see what they got to say.
I just looked at the Gearbox's library. It's not much there.
In anything.
Yeah,
and I'm in
kind of figured that.
I
kind of figured
They got like
and I'm gonna go and
Duke Nukem,
you know, fight Greg.
Aliens, Colonial Marine.
I'm gonna go fight Greg.
You guys are gonna go fight actually. But before you all
Oh,
go,
it's terrible.
Exclusive E3 shop for t-shirts, hats, and jackets at
Let me see.
e3expo.com/shop. Now y'all can go fight.
Yeah, we're gonna go fight, but don't worry, folks, because coming up we've got
Brothers in Arms, Hell's Highway, and in case you forgot,
from them later
Battleborn.
New games, new
Yeah, I forgot.
who knows? And more still to come here
They're gonna be fighting on camera.
Or even with Battleborn.
at E3.
Yeah, no, that's not a game anymore. That's a snack.
Yeah, it don't exist. There's no such thing as
What game-
Battleborn anymore.
The question was, what game had the
so
most
addicted to it,
impact?
and I had so much
I'm gonna
fun.
go ahead and
it's still one of my favorite
mute
games
this real quick.
ever, though I don't play anymore because, you know, gotta.
All right, they're like, what game had the most impact on your life? If you had to say that for yourself, Nineball, what game had the most impact on your life?
God, I would say one of my favorites is still the Silent Hills. Or wow, I can't even think. I got so many of them. That I loved. Phantom Dust.
Okay.
Phantom Dust and Lost Odyssey.
Okay. Mine, of course, is Final Fantasy 8, actually, and then 7. And then, of course, if we start going down the list, then you have 10, 15, all that good stuff. But 8 definitely was the one that had a huge impact on my gaming life for sure. And then 7 as well, being one of the best RPGs I've ever played in my life. Absolutely love it. And then, of course, in my actual life, you guys already know, you guys heard me talk about how I was able to get introduced to it, to where a friend of mine had actually recommended it to me who's no longer with us. So there's always going to be that moment of like connection, and that there's always going to have that connection with Final Fantasies for me. So Final Fantasies all day is going to be my answer. Let's see what some of their answers are in here. I'm gonna unmute them now.
Before,
Definitely.
Where are you at? Chat?
The Last of Us.
Sonya just said The Last of
Being
Us.
able to play a game that's so jaw-droppingly beautiful and immersive and getting so wrapped up in that story.
Oh my gosh! Took all.
Now
my
is that
emotions,
Megan?
Poured all of them into a glass and then smashed the glass in front of my face while I cried about it. It was so good.
Oh, Meg
It was
Turney, I should
so
say, my bad.
good.
E3 2021.
Yep.
Hey, remix. My wife is calling me. I'm gonna meet you guys real quick.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome back
to E3 2021. We are mere minutes away from the latest from Gearbox Software. Guys,
All right,
really hope to
people.
see from Gearbox today. We don't talk about
Get
reviews,
ready for some.
right?
Or my instant fantastic.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Getting ready. I'm gonna step away real fast because I gotta go put the clothes in the dryer for my wife.
So, two things. Number one, I mean, it's E3. We're all here for video games, right?
course.
But, okay, we got to talk about the movie. I'm
Yes.
super amped for
More
Borderlands.
movie talk.
Huh?
More movie talk.
I know, what did I just say?
No
No
more
more movie
movie
talk.
talk,
Okay.
but-
But really quickly, I do want to see Kate Blanchett walk out and just be like absolutely stunning and amazing. And then Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah,
Just
the
come
song.
on,
Yeah,
Cage the
yeah,
Elephant song. And I just think that would be perfect. That's all I need. Just like a little walkout. And then
Oh
Tiny Tina's
God,
Wonderland.
don't.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
What we all want.
Absolutely love Tiny Tina. She is just absolutely nutty in the perfect way. And this is going to be a fantasy epic. So I just want to see more, and I want to see what they're planning. So that's me. Those are my two things.
Yeah. Just to echo on it, Tiny Tina Wonderland, I want to see what they do with the mechanics of Borderlands and, you know, add some new flares in there, you know?
Of course, yeah. I mean, that's what, you know, it's, you know, based or inspired by, right, that DLC that everybody loved from Borderlands 2, which was Tiny Tina telling you a story.
Yeah.
So to have her,
Narration.
right, and then the fact that
Amazing.
she's the, you know, the bunker master here, right, and
Yeah.
she's going to
Yeah.
be telling you this D&D game. That sounds awesome. I want to be a part of that. I'm excited, of course, yes, for the movie because they've shown all the silhouettes for the team. Now let's see what the characters look like. But then also, I think, you know, we look past it all the time. The Gearbox publishes a lot of games.
Very true.
So what they could possibly have up their sleeve, what surprises they could have for us today, that's a big
Yeah, that's
part
what I
of
want to
this
see. I want to see if they got any like hidden surprise. Because right now the library of their own games is pretty
I
slim.
get it, but I'm excited for this one, Greg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to wait any longer.
Here we
Without
go.
further ado, let's turn things over to our friends at Gearbox Software.
Here we go, people.
Alrighty.
For a VHS tape.
Welcome to Gearbox University, where inquisitive minds
I'm
encounter
not sure
compelling
Randy pitched for
opportunities. At Gearbox University, our aim is to broaden your
Gearbox
and
University.
enrich your global perspective. Gearbox University was founded in 1999, just 15 years
Plano,
after
Texas.
this 80s orientation video was made.
Somebody
We
just
offer
misspelled
numerous
piano.
degrees across
With
a
it.
variety of fields,
Plano.
including
Plano, you put the wrong
supply
key
chain
in.
management,
Plano,
and
leave it alone.
storytelling
They
with a
won't
European
notice.
sounding accent. Gearbox University comprises 3 unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the College of Gearbox Software, we can shape you into the looting, shooting vault hunter you've always believed you could be. At the College of Gearbox Publishing, we offer advanced degrees in Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology.
Bulletstorm, I forgot
You
about
can
that.
even write your thesis on the deification of gravity. Finally, there's the College
There
of
it is.
whatever the
Gotta fall, baby.
with specialties in badass bunkernomics, history of magic, enlarged vehicle maneuvering.
Desert
Yes,
bus.
Even Hollywood filmmaking. Did you hear we're making a Borderlands movie?
There it is,
It's
Borderlands
true.
movie.
Let's learn more about all the innovative opportunities you can find at Gearbox University. Dynamic, pioneering, groundbreaking.
It's sure been a year. Did you wear your mask? Ah, I see what they did there.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute the music.
Yeah.
I think I can unmute it right now, possibly. Let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. Yeah, as long as it's the beat and not like songs, like music. Budapest,
Hey
Hungary.
everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford,
The head
the
honcho.
founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the Caustic Caverns.
What's up, haters?
We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second?
Yes.
This is Eli Roth, our director.
Oh God.
Hey everybody.
This is E3.
Oh no.
And you've got
Not Eli Roth.
What about him?
He's considered one of the masters of horror, but it's more shock horror. I don't really like most of his movies. He does movies like Hostel, Green Inferno, Aftershock, stuff like that. I'm not really a huge fan of Eli Roth movies.
It's gonna be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. Look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's
Exceptional amount of shock value and
I wanna
violence
say what we're
usually
filming,
in
but
his
it's
movies.
lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we can show that.
This is
the stunt one. That's
this is video game fans will recognize this is the Infinity. It's a Vladoff Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I
Yeah.
could really learn
Yeah,
to
yeah,
twirl
yeah.
because I don't want to smash a
You're
real
getting
one.
good at that.
But Kate's amazing.
She's
Kate's
got-
like, she can side twirl, she can double twirl.
That's right.
She can do the front twirl.
Isn't it unbelievable how she's brought Lilith to life?
It's
I can't wait
crazy.
for you to see. Like,
Well,
Kate is a god.
I
she's-
saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Providence Walls, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great video game adaptation movie.
Right.
I just want it to be a
Well,
great,
that's the key,
a
right?
great you just have to make a great sci-fi movie.
Do you know who Kevin Hart is playing as again?
Borderlands fans
I don't know.
play the video game.
Like
If you
I was about to say somebody. I know Jack Black and Kevin Hart are both in this movie, but I can't remember who they're playing each as.
You can bring your family, your loved ones, bring them to the
I don't
movie.
know. I'm
We
hoping
want
they
to
show 'em.
introduce them to Borderlands. They're gonna love it.
We want this to be like a gateway drug for the non-Borderlands fans. I mean, look, the thing is, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience. And the
Yes.
experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love. Easily the best cast I've ever worked with.
Okay, there we go.
Can't believe it.
Kevin
Clap
Hart
track.
as they're showing
Roll it.
it.
Everyone is so into their characters. Like, we see way Florian's playing Creed.
Florian is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina.
She's
Kevin
doing
is
amazing.
rolling. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
like he's
watching
playing like
Kevin.
a full action star.
Jack Black
Full
is
action star. I think
Claptrap
he's
makes
really gonna
it.
surprise
Yeah,
me. I think
yeah.
Kevin's over there actually, and I
Really?
know Lisa is trying. Lisa, our
Trying to
first
get a
lady.
shot. You go get-
She's
go get him.
You go to work.
I'm gonna-
All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm gonna see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from R-Odd Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome
Yeah,
movies.
he makes the
You're probably
Spider-Mans
familiar
with Tobey
the
Maguire. I remember
Arads
that his name.
From Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called
Yep.
Spider-Man, and then
Yep.
Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and I think it's gone from there. These are the most successful movies of all time for comic books. And the pitch you gave me was, hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games.
I mean, okay, so this is where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
This is cool,
Really flattering. And how
but I'm wanting to see the games right now.
It made us work
I know.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like this is a little bit too long behind the scenes for me. And ultimately, again, cool stuff, awesome stuff. But I very much want to see what Gearbox is working on as far as whether it be Tiny Tina, whether it be a Borderlands 4, whether it be a brand new IP. Like that's kind of the stuff I'm interested in right now.
It feels like they don't have much on the table.
Yeah, because they keep talking about the Borderlands. They're not even talking about the Borderlands movie. That's the thing. They're just talking about how they're getting to the Borderlands movie.
Yeah, they are stretching this.
Yeah.
And
and we'll see, because they only got like another 21 minutes right now, 31 max.
This is the longest commercial I've ever been in.
It's been a long road.
Yeah, but you know what? We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it. You know, like feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
You know, and we're really proud of where we're at.
It's pretty amazing. So we're about
Oh my
we're more
God.
than halfway done.
Oh yeah.
With the shoot.
Yeah. Well,
We're about 2/3 of the way done. Oh, look at this.
All right.
We got Eli again.
We have a really funny shot.
Eli Roth has entered the video.
Behind the scenes.
I was told that we
I
can't.
don't think we can give it away, but I think that for him, anyways, for our behind the scenes, we should get it.
So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. You can't. No, this way. Look this way. We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay.
Please stand
So
by.
guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands the film is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way.
Okay.
Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.
Yeah, I don't know. That took way too long.
Yeah, I agree.
University. Make sure you check out Borderlands Science. By solving the puzzles, you can contribute to real-world research studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
What is this?
Conductor of the poop train! With Borderlands Science, you too can be the conductor of the poop train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place. Gearbox University.
Now, I have heard about something like this before, to where it's like you're doing these puzzles and stuff that can actually.
I think that's just been funny.
No, legitimately, there are stuff that. Like there's there's a few games that you can actually like do these puzzles and stuff, and it sends information on over to the scientists, and then they use that as far as like with whatever experiments that they're working on.
Yeah.
So I have seen that. I think this is the first time I've seen it for Borderlands, but I have seen something like that before. I'm just kind of curious as to like how that really officially works, but
in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Homeworld 3.
Okay.
Prepare.
What?
Fate.
This might be.
Oh, Tiny Tina.
It soars.
Oh, with the dragon and stuff.
It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor.
Sorry, says.
You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
Andy Samberg. Wanda Scott Sykes.
Wait.
Will
Okay, maybe
Arnett.
it's
Ashley Birch. Yeah, I don't know who this is. I don't know what this is. And Her Royal Highness. Maybe it is. This might be her. Butt Stallion. Wait, I have no idea what this is.
This is it.
2K presents a Gearbox software game. Oh yeah. Wonderlands, Tiny Tina Wonderlands. coming early 2022.
Quick question. We're not talking about yet, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is, you know, pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative seconds!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much.
All right.
They say that, but I wonder how much of that's truly true.
All of our new enemy types.
It's all true.
So that is one of
As far as like being able to just jump right in and
be
whatever, like I don't know, man.
So of course we've got goblins.
This looks so far out of Borderlands area that, to be honest,
We like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody.
it really don't have anything to do with the main story of Borderlands.
Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long.
Are we gonna get something for Homeland? Or?
And we keep looking at like, well, Homeworld 3, this has to happen.
That's, okay. That's the second time they've shown Homeworld 3.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down
Hey, it's Valheim.
their resources
Pretty
and
much.
explore the untamed world.
I will say it looks a little bit more fluent than Valheim though, which I do like, but
And use those resources to forge.
this might be a game that I was just like I'm not gonna buy it, but if it's like free like on Plus or something, I'll get it.
Will be destroyed
It's
forever.
definitely
So
Valheim.
take heed. Ahead things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed.
This has to be Valheim. If it's not,
No, it's definitely not. This is not Valheim, but it looks like it's gonna play similar to Valheim.
Face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're a little used to Midgard.
This seems to be more like a dungeon crawler-ish.
Legendary weapons.
this is Valheim.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what it is. It's Gearbox with Valheim. It's just not actually Valheim.
And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height.
That's kind of a dope saying. Our might is greater than their height.
Valhalla! Can't wait!
Tribes. Tribes of
Are you
Midgard.
serious? Are you serious?
Pre-order available July 27th.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do.
Hello everyone, my name is Juan Maroda. I'm the creative director at Northville. We're just under 2 months away from finally launching our upcoming 10-player co-op action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5, PS4, and Steam. In Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the seed of Yggdrasil, the world tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you survive. You can also upgrade and fortify your village, because each night, creatures from hell will emerge from the depth to attack your tree. Make it through the night to go back out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to gain experience and level up your Viking. We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities, specificities, and playstyle. As you gain experience, you level up to unlock even more skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results. But those nightly creatures aren't even your biggest threat. you must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of
So
victory.
this is
You must stop it and
Valheim
take
mixed
it down,
in with
whatever the
Conan.
cost. Otherwise, it's game over. You can of course play Tribes of Midgard completely on your own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together. We cannot wait to share more information about this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now to earn exclusive items and be among the first to defend Midgard against Ragnarok. Because as they say, Valhalla can wait. Thanks for watching. Sail.
At Gearbox
So can this
University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little fun. A good sense of humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible wisecracks you might hear when you're exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the Thor side. Knock knock. Who is there? The commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Homeworld Diner.
These are
Our special
cheesy
dish,
jokes.
The dessert of Carrick. Help! I've God fallen, and I can't get up.
That's kind of funny.
Help!
I've got fallen and I can't get up. That's kind of funny.
Moxie owns the bar, so why would she be walking in? She'd already be there. And is Tiny Tina old enough to drink? Maybe it doesn't matter in space. Also, what's the punchline? And how is Claptrap walking in? I want to say he counts as a unicycle. Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3. Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year degree.
They really like that whole like 1980 retro intro like little thing. Oh, Godfall stuff. Let's see what we got.
Thinks the war is over.
Oh, they're bringing it to PS4 now?
But our fight has just begun.
Okay. New. Okay, Fire and Darkness expansion is what it said?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it
Save
had
the
crossplay, I might have joined you because, to be honest, they have it on sale.
Yeah, it's on PC.
Yeah, it has.
Free Lightbringer upgrade update. Okay, cool. Lightbringer end game mode. Okay, so it looks like they are showing some improvements on it, which is nice. And yeah, this game matchmaking beta, so they probably are bringing crossplay. If they're having a matchmaking beta, there probably is going to be crossplay then. 50 plus Valor skins. Okay.
We both know how this is going to end. Time for your madness to end, brother.
And all the light. Okay.
It shall be dark. Alright, I see.
August
Fire and
10th.
Darkness.
So it looks like we might be able to matchmake with PS4, PS5. I don't know about PC as of yet. Interesting.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Dick Kane, and
Well,
I'm
we're
the
gonna see what
senior
this guy
technical
talks
producer
about.
at Counterplay Games. First and foremost, on behalf of everyone at CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels, and much, much more. But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4. Not only that, but owning Godfall on the PS4 entitles you to a free PS5 upgrade, and we will
Something
support
tells me
cross-gen
that they
plays for
weren't going to
PS4
do
and
that
PS5
until they
users
realized
to
how hard it is
co-op
to get
together.
PS5.
And if you've been struggling in the Ascended Tower of Trials, don't worry. We're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new challenges, enemies, bosses,
Separate
trophies,
purchase
cosmetics,
required.
and so
Yeah,
much more.
definitely. It's a
Alongside
DLC.
Fire and Darkness,
Yeah.
we're also releasing a free content update, which we're calling the Lightbringer update. The main component of the Lightbringer update
I gotta
is
see if it has crossplay.
which we're calling Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot type, Cursed Loot. Cursed Loot will challenge the
What?
player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal Gear was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of course, we want to make fashion the forefront of Godfall, so we have added a huge library of cosmetics to both the Lightbringer update and the expansion alike, all of which can be unlocked by simply completing objectives in the game. Thank you so much for your time today. It is an honor to be speaking here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your E3.
You better
There's
just put
a
crossplay.
really unique tone and vibe and feel to Homeworld.
Oh my
I haven't
God.
emulated since.
If you're not gonna show the game,
Slice of Homeworld.
I don't care about Homeworld.
It's not a prequel. It's not a remaster. It is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
They keep talking about Homeworld 3 now in production. They have these little small little caveats about it. So that's probably going to be what they're going to end with. Is be like, hey, this is what Homeworld 3 looks like now.
Academic pursuits. Don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off.
Is this supposed to be their answer for
club? Make lasting connections
for what's it called? Friggin'
if you're a boring person,
Starfield?
always try out for the debate team.
No, Homeworld's been out for a
Try
while.
not to party too hard at the homecoming game, or you'll end up looking like this. Be sure to follow us on social media, where you'll occasionally find free shift codes, as well as news and announcements about our latest scholastic offerings. Gearbox University. We can shape your future, because thinking for yourself is hard. Now, go buy all our games.
We're back. I hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products coming. Listen, I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys. Let's see if he opens. Hey Kevin, you got a minute? Borderlands fans, meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man?
Rolling in the
Oh,
flesh.
Kevin Hart.
Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. It's a great opportunity.
I'm 6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role.
Dude, you are freaking awesome. Like you don't understand. Like you're a freaking action hero.
Thank you, man.
This is
Thank you.
amazing watching you work.
You know
you're
what?
blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one up you. I'll say it's amazing for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best
That is
thing
interesting. I've never thought of Roland having Kevin Hart's
no
voice.
idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket. It's metal. You
That's
got
funny.
no idea. My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty
it's intense.
It's no one's ever seen you like this before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal job.
He's
from a
doing.
directing.
It's also fun to work with him. Like he's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got an amazing cast.
It's unbelievable.
Kate, Jamie, Ariana, myself, Flo, our director, Eli, Jack Black. You put an amazing group of people together. So shouts out to you, your team at Gearbox. Shouts out to Lionsgate, for seeing that this is something that could be phenomenal. Shouts out to the world of Pandora knowers.
What?
You guys have no
It's a Pandora knowers.
You're going to be in complete awe when you see how real we have made it become from a place of visual. You know, you're going to believe that you're in this place with us. So,
wow, you're making me cry, man. My eyes are welling up.
No,
hey, thank you, man. Hey, I appreciate you taking a minute to introduce yourself to our fans.
No problem. I'm going back in here in the weight room.
I'll see you later.
I got a weight room in here. Just lifts weights in between takes. A while later.
Easy, Kevin. Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys. I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit more than halfway done with production. And but you know what? Back at home at Gearbox, all the great people that created this universe that I'm here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox, we're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
Okay, they better give us something.
It's more Tiny Tina stuff. Oh wait, is this the end of it? Yeah, this might be the end of it. Let's see.
That was short.
Yeah. I expected it to be only about 30 to 45 minutes max. But Homeland 3, though, they're just not showing what that is.
It's an RTS, kind of like
XCOM.
40K Gothica.
Is it like XCOM at all?
No, it would be like Warhammer 40K, Gothica. Endless.
Oh, I gotta mute it. Hold on, I gotta mute it.
Oh.
Yeah, I completely I was vibing with the music and all stuff that could have been that could be banning us right now. But yeah, there you have it. I mean, yeah, this looks.
This was very unimpressive.
Yeah. There's definitely some stuff that could. I wish that they would have shown us some more stuff, like more gameplay of Tiny Tina, or announced like a new Borderlands if that's something that they have in the works or anything like that. Borderlands movie, cool. That's what this all kind of felt like it was more of, just kind of hyping up that Borderlands movie.
Yeah, it was like it's like the extra scenes in your DVD.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think, to be completely honest with you, and some people might think I'm crazy for this, but I think the most exciting thing that I saw from Gearbox was that they're going to be doing more stuff with Godfall. Like, that is a game that was my first PS5 exclusive, or my first PS5 game, which was supposed to be a PS5 exclusive, but I'm pretty sure they went ahead and downscaled the game for PS4 owners, just because I can guarantee you that move was done because of how hard it is to get PS5 and the Xbox Series X right now. Guarantee you that's what it is. That's money sitting on the table. There's so many different PS4s out there in the wild. So I think at this early stage, we're still not fully transitioned to next gen yet, just because it's hard to get one.
Yeah, it's not just scalpers. I'm hearing too, getting a silicone part is also a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, there you have it. So, but I'm actually about to go ahead and wrap it up here. I actually have to get ready for soccer myself. Do you have any last words to say about the Gearbox event before we dip out of here, Nineball?
Homeland 3. Don't forget Homeland 3.
Yeah, don't forget that game. We can't wait for that.
Good Lord.
Tomorrow, it's still TBA as far as ALWT cast that's going to be on the stream with me tomorrow. But Sunday, we have 8:45 a.m. Pacific time is the broadcasting for pre-show. I'm not going to be up for that. That's technically 11:45 our time. I'm not going to be up for that. But I am going to take a look at the 24 Entertainment's Naraka Blade Point, which is 12:30 p.m. our time. And then followed by that is going to be the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase, which is 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, 3:15, I'm going to be all up in that with Square Enix Presents. We just got a lot of good stuff. 5 p.m. is the Warner Brothers Back for Blood. 5:30 is the PC Gaming Show, and then 7 p.m., and this is all Eastern Standard Time, as I was just giving you just now, is the Future Games Show. So tomorrow's going to be a lot of good stuff, and can't wait to take a look at all that.
I'm gonna definitely watch it. It's just if we have a big family, we usually have like meetings and stuff. So I might have to actually, if I do it, probably be later on and watch the
Bethesda on up.
Yeah.
Yep, I hear you. And yeah, and again, we'll work that all out, all off stream and everything like that. For anyone that's currently watching right now, thank you very much again for tuning in, for checking out this our reaction to the Gearbox and for the former Ubisoft event for E3. Tomorrow's a whole new day. Let's see what tomorrow has to bring. Hopefully we see some good stuff. Will we see Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2? Will we go ahead and see Final Fantasy 16 and that will launch this year and actually get me some points on my Fantasy Gaming League?
Yeah, no, it's not launching.
Are we going to see some more Halo Infinite? And so that way we can just put Ohio in its place. I don't know. Jury's still out. We're going to take a look at that.
Ohio's already doomed when he put that.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Until next time. Control Alt
Complete.
Peace.